Suspect, BMW, has been abandoned at north end of Victoria Park Road. Units 3, 5 and 8-6 are in attendance.
Of all the times to get called out on a blagging.
Armed suspects are out of the vehicle and are now believed to be proceeding on foot within the vicinity.
Oh, terrific. We need this like a hole in the head.
Yeah, Roger 3-5, over. Control to 3-9.
Will you leave it out, Ted?
3-9, yeah, we copy, over.
Yesterday you were moaning about being a desk-bound copper up to your neck in red tape and paperwork. Hold on.
I just want to do one job at a time, Mike. Because of this little lot, we could blow out on the Blakeland case. What's the SP, mate?
They lost it coming round the corner, crashed here. One legged it into the car park, the other one had it on his toes up the street.
Both tooled up.
Only one as far as we know. I've been on the wire, I've had the park blocked off.
Good.
Well, actually, not so good. The one that legged it down the street was definitely carrying a shooter. He hijacked a woman in a blue Sierra.
Oh, terrific.
Yeah. Blue Sierra registration number D459CGU. Last seen heading east towards Manor Road.
Sierra Oscar, 3-9.
Morning, Bob.
Morning.
The third Bob War started or something?
An attempted armed robbery at Leighton's, 2 armed robbers.
Oh, this time of the day?
Yeah, traffic was screaming blue murder. We've got every available mobile unit dashing about. Chief Suit was directing operations from the CAD room.
Don't forget we've got the 2 DCs coming up from Somerset to pick up Leighton today.
Yeah, Ted Roach is hoping to hold them for another 12 hours.
Oh, come on, Bob. He knows the score. He's had the man in custody for over 28 hours as it is.
I know. The custody officer isn't very happy about the situation either.
But he's not. Ted Roach about?
No, he's out chasing bandits.
Thanks, Bob.
Yeah, according to eyewitnesses, the suspect in the blue Sierra is carrying a firearm. Over.
Thank you, Sierra Oscar 6-3. Stand by, over.
Alert for patrols on beats 6 and 7. Traffic this time of day, they'll probably be using the back streets.
Sierra Oscar from 101, receiving. Over.
Sierra Oscar 101. Yeah, Taffy, can you be on urgent lookout for a blue Ford Sierra, registration Delta 459 Charlie Golf uniform? Repeat, Delta 459 Charlie Golf uniform.
Observe and report only.
Observe and report only, 101. Over.
Message understood. Over.
CAD room.
I want a mobile to cover the junction.
Sir.
Right, right, thank you. OK, Tom, got 3 armed TSG officers at Lamont Street, Nick. What's your nearest mobile?
Sierra Oscar 148, PC Smith and WPC Ackland, at the junction of Avenue and Yelverton Street, sir.
Get them over to Lamont Street pronto. When they picked up the TSG officers, I want to work with them.
Sir. Sierra Oscar 148, over.
Sierra Oscar from
Morning,
148,
sir.
receiving. Over.
Good one. It isn't, Inspector.
Well, this is hopeless.
Someone will clock him soon.
You do realise we got those carrot crunchers coming down with a warrant for Blakeland, don't you?
Yes, I do realise, and like you said, Ted, one job at a time.
Hold up. Hold up. Back up a little. They were parked halfway down on the right-hand side.
Blue Sierra. Let's have a look. Hold on to your hat.
Just a minute. Put on a bit of camouflage. Booties. Right. Fido's in the window. I'll drive off nice and slowly, Mike, as if you're looking for a parking space.
I wish we were tooled up.
Sierra Bravo 12 to all units. We have visual sighting of hijacked vehicle. Repeat, have visual of hijacked vehicle.
How's your bottle,
Vehicle
sunshine?
proceeding east.
Hey.
Woo!
Over.
Why is it always Ted Roach's colours I have trouble with? I thought this system was devised to give protection to both the public and us.
If there was any consolation, the Somerset lads are on the way to pick Chummy up.
Yeah, not before time. Oh, Bob!
Yeah.
Here. Look, how do you think Tom Penny's doing?
Well, he's a bit twitchy, but I think he's holding it together. Put him off shooters for life.
Yeah, between you and me, mate, I mean, you noticed that bottle in his locker?
Yeah, first chance I get, I was going to have a word with him.
Yeah, I'd appreciate that very much, Bob.
Yeah.
Look, off the record, I know Tom Penny's had a tough time lately, and I don't want to add to his problems, but I can't turn a blind eye for much longer. He's no good to us, or himself, with a drink problem.
Well, as I said, I'm going to have a word with him.
Quickly as possible, please.
Right.
OK, Alec, right. On prisoner Blakelin, you go strictly by the book. If the Somerset people's paperwork's in order, sign him across.
Yes, Mum. Oh, Mum, if I go strictly by the book, I'll have to check our lads are finished.
By the book, Alec. By the book.
You could get nicked for what you're thinking.
Given half a chance, I could get seriously out of order with her.
No, you're not alone there. Oh, and remember, Alec. By the book, Alec. By the book.
We've had a sighting.
Yeah, it's quite close as well.
Fall about in my backyard.
Sign of things to come, eh, Doug?
Yeah. Worth thinking about, do it?
Morning.
Morning, my dear. DC's Willis and Autry, here to pick up a prisoner.
And, anything else we can get our hands on?
Now turning left and proceeding north along Grape
Grape Street? Oh, that's Grape Street.
That's them!
Sierra Oscar 82 to control, over.
We'll get you sorted out and get you on your way as soon as we can.
Bit of a flap on?
Yeah, and some.
Joys of the Met, eh?
Take care of these chaps for me, will you? Put it on my slate.
Oh, yeah. Joys of the Met, all right.
Yeah, well, make yourselves at home.
Right. 40s. Hello there. Me again.
Proceeding north along the underpass at a speed of 46 miles an hour.
Get right up his end, son.
I'm sorry, but our brief was just...
Listen, son. You got the three wise monkeys in the back here. We see everything, hear everything, and we do everything.
With due respect, our super...
Get up on him! Listen, we can't do sweet FA pouncing about back here. Now, put your foot down and get up his pipe!
Keep it nice and normal, sweetheart. We know our stuff, darling. Be a good girl, and I'll show me peace later.
Oh.
On entering the site.
Oh, sorry, Mum.
Don't mind me.
I hate this bit.
Don't we all? The Blakelin file, please.
Ted, DS Roach has it. I think. But I'm afraid it's not been updated yet.
So I can see. OK. Thanks, Jimmy. Custody officer will be contacting you very shortly. Friend Blakelin is going back to the Badlands of Somerset.
Oh, but, Mum, I don't think...
DS Roach certainly doesn't...
Mum?
Thinks, Jimmy. Thinks.
I told you to stay down!
fiasco. It's a miracle we're not filling body bags. A complete and utter shambles. This is London, not our city.
Oh, I ain't had him do his nut like this in years. Hey, what's going on then, Alec? You don't know? How the hell do I know what's what? I've been stuck up here all flipping morning. Yeah, I'll sign him over to you, son, if that's okay.
Well, yeah, I suppose, Sarge.
Buy the book, Alec.
I specifically made use of the TSG team in a bid to avoid issuing firearms to our own people.
Look, we don't know the full details yet, sir.
We know enough details, Derek. We know that an armed man discharged a firearm 4 or more times at police officers. It's a miracle we haven't got 4 or more dead or wounded on our hands. I mean, why in God's name did they get so close? We still haven't made an arrest.
Look, we're pretty sure we got the second man boxed in the park, sir. It's only a matter of time.
That'll be the AC. Set up a debriefing, Derek. I want PC Smith, WPC Ackland, the 3 TSG officers, yourself, and Inspector Fraser in this office 1 o'clock.
Nah, I'll close the book on D.I. Richards. I mean, he's got to be the man, hasn't he?
Sierra Oscar 87 to Sierra Oscar.
Keep hearing Burnside's name come up, Reg. Go ahead, 87.
Burnside? No chance. Burnside's a non-starter, isn't he, Sarge?
For your information, suspect in Victoria Park now in custody. Over.
Tom? Tom?
We've collared the suspect in the park, Sarge.
You're all right. It's over. No guns, no guns. They can't shoot you. I'm all right. Look, I'm all right. I'm all right. Why do I...
Tom, you gonna...
Tom? They're guns, Tom. They're shooters.
Yeah, hey, all right, come on, sit down. Come on, sit down.
I just wanted to get some air.
Yeah, come on. Nice and easy with the breathing. Come on, you know the way now, come on. That's it.
What's happening to me, Bob?
Come on, Tom, you'll be all right. Come on. Hey.
You nearly took my head off.
Stay put, PC Smith, no rush. What you might call a bitch of a morning, eh? Come with me, please, WPC Ackland. Okay, June, let it go. Let it go. There's no men in here.
Oh, God.
Don't worry, I'll not let a soul in here for 5 minutes.
The fact of the matter is, son, that you belted a brother officer. Now,
You saw what he did. Even I know the rules. You don't discharge a firearm at a target moving away.
You don't need to tell me that, son. Nor him now. Look, we're trained up for most types of situations, but what we all went through this morning ain't in no manual.
He could have hit a civilian, and he didn't give any warning.
I know that, son. Look, the whole thing's a major cock-up as it is. I mean, did you give a thought for the prisoner lock, or did you?
If we'd have kept our distance as ordered...
I will square that away with your governor. That's a promise. Now, you keep stum about Lenny's indiscretion, and we'll put his fat lip down to a fall. Look, Lenny's signed up for life. He's a good copper. If this comes out, it'll blow him out of the job.
He gets away scot-free.
No, not quite, son. I am his skipper. I promise you, he'll have me to deal with when the dust settles. I won't let him forget this in a hurry.
Oi! And what can I do for you, me old booty?
Well, for a start, you can get Chummy here back in the building. I ain't finished with him yet.
Is that right?
Yeah, dead right.
All signed and sealed, young'un. He's ours.
No, he bloody ain't.
Now then, you've got just about 5 seconds to show off and go and sort things out with your governors. If you don't show off within the next 5 seconds, I am going to bounce your head round this yard for a pastime.
You know, I reckon if my mum had wanted me half as much as you lot, I'd have been a better person.
May I add, sir, that all concerned showed exemplary conduct under the most extreme conditions. Sir.
Thank you. And thank you all. Look, I realize how you must all be feeling, but I must ask that all your reports be on my desk before the end of this relief. That's it.
Did Alec Peters come up here and check with you about Blakeland?
Well, yeah, in a manner of speaking.
What do you mean, in a manner of speaking? Either he did or he didn't.
All right, Sarge, he came in here and he went through the motions, OK? I mean, what else could I do under the circumstances?
You could have stalled him. That's what you could have done.
Listen, Sarge. The next time you want me to fight what amounts to being a rearguard action on your behalf, at least leave me some bullets for the gun.
Don't you get leery with me, Sunshine.
Leery? Oh, you reckon I'm leery? Well, I tell you what, Sarge. If that's what you think, how's about me telling you what I think you are? Have a gander. Come have a gander at that!
I don't need to look at it.
No, of course you don't, because you already know that after having that body banged up for nigh on 30 hours, you have got sweet FA in there.
All right, Jim, you've made your point.
Oh, have I?
Come on, son, get it off your chest.
This is pointless.
So let him finish.
When are you going to understand? It's a lot easier to work with the system than it is to bend it. I mean, surely you must have learnt that through Galloway's mistakes.
That was a bit silly, Jim.
Sometimes you can be right gutless, Mike.
Come in.
Sir?
Put the balls up.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's get it written up as quickly as possible. Get the whole thing behind us.
Sir?
Right, thank you.
God protect us from wet behind the ears coppers. Oh, I know that look. Problems?
I just think me going to the CID was a big mistake, Sarge.
Oh, yeah? What's brought all this on, then?
I just don't think I'm fly enough.
Fly? Oh, I know what this is. Ted Roach has done his crust about this Blakeland business, hasn't he?
Yeah, something like that.
So you've had a rollicking. So what? Not the first time, it won't be the last.
Yeah, but Sarge, I didn't just stand there and take it. I'm gonna have to watch my back on this one, that's all.
Do what? Watch your back? Now, you listen, Sunshine, and you listen good. I've known Ted Roach a long time, and one thing he isn't is a backstabber.
No, I didn't mean it like that, Sarge.
Look, if you were in the right and you held your ground, you've got no fear from Ted Roach.
But, Sarge, I more or less told him to stop working against the system.
I've been telling him that for years.
But, Sarge, I'm just a DC.
Listen, Ted Roach is the first bloke to acknowledge that rank doesn't have the monopoly on right. Just seems that way sometimes. That's all.
You had the man in custody for over 30 hours, Sergeant.
Yes, I realise that, Ma'am.
What you don't seem to realise, Sergeant, is that you placed the custody officer in a situation which was, to say the least, an unhealthy one.
It's not my fault we got called out on this other business.
And nor was it the prisoners. Look, Sergeant, so far you and I have had little time to get to know how each other works.
I work the way I work, and I get results, Ma'am.
OK, Sergeant Roach, I think I know the score.
Ma'am?
And I work the way I work. And these tell me my way is better than yours.
Well, they can tell you what they like, Mom. But while you were working the angles, picking up rank, I was working the streets, picking off villains. Mom.
Oh, Sergeant Roach. I'm sure your new DI will be most interested in your views.
Mom?
That'll be all, thank you.
Listen, it's all very much for, well, for, you know.
You still want to show me your piece?
Look, I'm telling you,
Those
right?
bitch.
Frank Burnside is definitely Galloway's replacement.
Well, if he is, Ted Roach will be none too pleased.
Yeah, well, that's just maybe.
Come on, have a tea, please, Derek.